Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh, He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, You Don't Really Know a Man Until You Experience These 10 Things. Right, ladies? So, you think you know a man, right? I know you think you know this guy because maybe y'all talk on the phone a lot. Maybe y'all be texting. Maybe y'all even go out on dates and y'all hang out. Y'all over here having sex. Y'all over here kicking it, having a good time, right? You know, maybe he told you a little bit about himself. He told you about how he grew up, his childhood. He told you about where he is right now, currently in life. And then he told you about, you know, what he wants in the future, his future plans, his future goals in life. So you think that you really know this man, but a lot of times you don't, because you only see one side of this man. You only see what he told you, or you only seen, you know, the little bit that he showed you in the short amount of time that y'all spend together. Of course, any man or anybody for that matter, they're going to want to put their best foot forward, right? Every time, you know, when you first meet somebody or they first meet you, of course, you want to put your best foot forward, and a lot of times you put on your representative, right? You heard that word before, your representative. So a lot of men, when you meeting them, when you talk to them, when you're interacting with them on the short time, the brief time that y'all spend together, a lot of these men don't show you the real them. And so many women end up overlooking the red flags. They end up just finding out things later on about this man. They end up really seeing this man in a different element and they end up seeing him in different environments, and they end up just seeing, that he's not a good man, or he's not what you thought he was, or he's not exactly who he portrayed to be. Because a lot of men, they fake, they phony. They try to show you, I'm just so perfect, right? I'm just this perfect guy. I do no wrong. I'm just a little angel, whatever. But you ain't really see the real him. He not gonna show you the real him. He not gonna tell you who he really is. And a lot of times, whatever he show you is just a little glimpse, or just a little bit, or just what he wants you to see, right? He only show you what he wants you to see, and he only acts how he wants to act in front of you. But behind closed doors, you really get to see firsthand who this man really is. You might not have known this man was narcissistic. You might not have known this man was emotionally unavailable. You might not know this man was very violent. You might not know that this man, he got issues, childhood traumas. He got abandonment issues. He got attachment issues. He got all these different issues, right? You did not know he had father issues. You did not know that he had mama issues. You ain't know all these things about this man because you have not studied him thoroughly enough for you to actually get to know the real true him. You're only watching and only identifying with his representative. His representative is not the real him. His representative is just a portrait of what he A, wants to be, or B, how he wants to be perceived as, but it's not the real him. And over time, a lot of times, I got a saying. It goes like this: all good actors forget their lines one day. So no matter how good an actor is, one day they gonna get out that character and you're gonna see the real them. One day they're gonna forget their lines and you see the real them. They step out of character. They're trying to hold this character, like an actor. They got this character for this movie, right? Or this TV show. They're in character for this movie or this TV show, and then, they forget their lines, or they start laughing, or they mess up on a part, or whatever, and that's the real them. They snap out of character because it's only so long somebody could be fake for. It's only so long that somebody can portray what they want to show you. It's only so long before you see who he really is and not who he pretends to be. A lot of these men are just pretenders. A lot of these men are just fake. They not real. And you need to really open your eyes and experience not just what he showed you, or not just, in the little dates that y'all go on, or you just hanging out with him, whatever. You need to see this man in all different areas in his life so you can really see what you're dealing with. You need to see this man in the 3 E's. Different elements, different experiences, and different environments, right? The 3 E's. Different elements, experiences, and environments. So you need to see this man all around, wholeheartedly, who he is and not who he just pretending to be, okay? So ladies, you don't really know this man until these 10 things, all right? So we're going to jump right into it, and we go on number 1. So number 1, the first thing that you don't really know about this man until you experience it, number 1 is until you travel with this man. So let me tell you something about traveling with somebody. When you travel with somebody, guess what? You get to see firsthand how this man is, A, with planning things out, because when y'all go on a trip, Y'all gotta come to, okay, who paying for what? All right, maybe he paid for the trip, or maybe do he even got money for the trip, right? A lot of these men, they say, I want to fly you here, I want to take you here, or let's go on a trip, but they ain't got no trip money, right? Or even if he do got some money, is he gonna pay for his own ticket and you pay for your own ticket, whatever? Or is he gonna cover you and pay for the whole thing, So that's another thing. You get to see what type of man he is when it comes to, paying for stuff like that. Or, the just the planning and just the leading up, the itinerary. What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do when y'all there? Just planning out play by play. Okay, this day we gonna do this. This day we going to the beach over here. This day we gonna do this. We going to this exhibit that they got over here. This day we go horseback riding. This day we go wherever, So having already a set schedule, you get to see firsthand how this man operates. And then you get to see, just how he is, like when y'all on the plane together. You get to see, like, just his mannerisms on the plane. Some people don't know how to act on the plane. Some people are obnoxious. Some people rude to the flight attendant. He rude to the flight attendant. The flight attendant trying to, give him his peanuts and his little soda, and he being rude, you know what I'm saying? Or he being disruptive, he's talking loud, or he just don't know how to act in public settings, right? You know what I'm saying? And then when y'all finally land, you get to see how this man adapts to his environment. You can't be acting like a hood thug and you out here in Dubai. They not gonna go for that. You can't be acting like a thug, a hood guy, and you over here going to Paris, and you over here going, overseas somewhere, or you over here going to, fancy places or nice places. They not gonna play that. And a lot of other countries, what they say, when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do, right? A lot of men, they stuck in their American way or wherever they're from. We over here in America. So, they might be stuck in their American way or wherever you from. They stuck in their own country way. And they don't know how to adapt. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to conduct themselves in a positive way that reflects, I got home training. No matter where you from, you should be able to adapt to your environment. If a man can't even adapt to his environment when he in different countries or in different settings, or when he in different, groups of diverse people and nationalities and cultures, and, he might be ignorant to some cultures. Maybe some cultures might do something different than what you're used to, but you in their country, so you gotta abide by their rules, and you can't be going over there acting a fool, because they might lock you up over there and you're going to have a hard time getting back to where you at, or anything can happen. So you just want a man that knows how to conduct himself. And then a lot of times, you might end up arguing. You with this man, y'all done paid for this whole trip, or, y'all both put money in, whatever. And for some reason, I don't know why, it just seemed like with certain people, when you go on a trip with them, or you go out the country with them, or you travel with them, period, it seemed like, somebody got an attitude, or somebody got a problem, or whatever. Y'all arguing, y'all going back and forth. You need to see if y'all two can plan something out and be on the same accord and go different places, experience different things, eat different foods. Can this man adapt? Let's say y'all take a trip in China. And this man, he don't know how to use the chopsticks. He not even trying to learn how to use chopsticks, and it's okay if he don't necessarily know how to use chopsticks, but at least try to learn that you in a new country, and, at least try to figure it out. ask somebody there, you know, ask somebody that know what they doing. Hey, how do I hold this chopstick? How do I eat with this? How do I, you know? But you got this man, he like, no, I'm eat with my hands. And that's not what he's supposed to be doing. Everybody else, you know, you got to do what the culture is. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be doing what you used to do. So you need to see how this man acts, you know, adapting to his environment. And then you need to see how he act with you, how he treats you the whole way. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all experiencing something together. So if y'all already arguing, a lot of times y'all arguing, just trying to plan out the trip. Just planning out the trip. Who gonna pay for what? Who gonna do this? How we gonna get to the airport? Are we gonna Uber to the airport? You know, what we doing? And then how do we get off the plane and where we go? And the terminal over here. No, I think it's over here. Well, what the paper say? It say it's over here. No, that's not our flight. You know, and then y'all miss y'all flight. You know, this man, he might be late. Y'all might miss the flight. Whatever. You know, you need to see if this man knows how to plan something out and he knows how to conduct himself in a whole new environment and be able to adapt to wherever he is currently, okay? So that's number one. So number two, you don't really know a man until you experience the second thing. So number two is you don't really know a man until money is involved, right? So when money is involved, you need to see how this man is with his money, with his bank account, with his income, with his guap, his moolah, his money on, with his bread, his cheddar, with his money, right? You need to see how this man is with money. Is he good with money? Does he just be spending money? It's a lot of men, they just impulsively just spend money, just buy stuff they don't need, just spending their money on whatever, you know, spending their money on going out, doing this, doing that, doing this, but he not taking care of his responsibilities, right? You need to see how this man budget. Is he good at money? Is he good with budgeting and making sure that, you know, he can support himself? Or is he just messing off his money? Does this man go to the strip club and he just throwing his money out, you know? Or is he paying for whatever? Or, you know, he just wasting his money doing whatever, you know, trying to look rich, trying to look like he doing something, but he really broke, you know? And you need to see how this man is with money, right? You need to see, is this man good with money? Does he get money and is he able to keep it and still have money left over? You need to be able to see how this man is with money, because a lot of men are not good with money, you know? It's some men that's really good with money. They know how to budget. They know how to save their money. They know how to invest their money. They know how to just get money. You know, a lot of men know how to get money, but can they keep the money? That's the question. Anybody can run into a bag real quick. Anybody could just, you know, get some money real quick, come up off some money real quick. You know, that's the easy part. The hard part is keeping the money, retaining the money. The hard part is, you know, you need to see what he spent his money on. Is he just buying clothes and shoes and designer, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, whatever? You know, now if he can afford it, I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with, you know, buying nice things. But only buy nice things if you can afford the nice things. It's a lot of men that buy stuff that they don't really need. You know, he might buy a very nice car. This man got, you know, a BMW. This man got, you know, a Range Rover. This man got a Porsche. He got a Mercedes. He got whatever. And a lot of men, they look good when they riding, but they barely can afford it, or they behind on payments, or you know what's going on with it, right? So just because it look good, a lot of men want to look good like they got the money, but do they actually have money that they can keep? And can they actually afford everything they buying? It's some men, as soon as they get paid, they go run off and go buy the new Jordans. They go run off and buy the new video game. They go run off and buy the next new whatever. You know, they buy a laptop. They buy an iPhone, iPad. They buy this, they buy that. They get the new this, they get the new that. And, you know, again, ain't nothing wrong with buying nice things, but make sure you can afford those nice things and you're not putting yourself in a financial crisis where, you know, it's like, how can you depend on a man that, you know, he just wastes all his money? You know, if a man is not good with money, he don't know how to budget, he just spending wherever, and he don't never have nothing to himself, then a lot of times that's a problem, and that's something that you need to know. Because guess what? When he's spending all his money and stuff like that, and he going to the strip club, and he throwing all his money at girls, and he doing this and buying this and doing this and doing that, and then guess what? Now he asks you, hey baby, you know, hey, can you help me on this? Can you do this? Can you do that? After he just wasted all his money, you know, wherever, and he just bought whatever, now he asking you for money, or now he needs some help, or now he can't pay none of his bills because he just been spending money however he been spending it, right? So you need to make sure this man is good with money, especially if you thinking about having a man as a provider. How he gonna provide for you and he's an impulsive spender and he never saves for a rainy day? You know, my mama used to always tell me, son, you better save some money for a rainy day. You better make sure you got something for a rainy day, because times be hard, times be coming. You want to make sure that you got something, you know, saved up, or make sure you got enough to where you can just keep going. Make sure you got something, you know, left over. Don't be spending all your money. Don't be doing. Make sure that you're able to, you know, do for yourself. Make sure that you're not in lack. Make sure that you're not just impulsively buying stuff just to say you got something, or just to try to impress people. It's so many men, they spending money to impress other people and to convince other people that they're not broke when they really are broke, right? Or the stuff that they spending on to make it seem like they're not broke is making them broke. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got this Gucci shirt on. Yeah, I'm not broke because I got this Gucci shirt on. Not knowing that this man just paid his Gucci shirt with his rent money. You know, he paid for that Gucci shirt with his light bill money. You know, and his car note money and his insurance. All that gotta suffer because he wanted this Gucci shirt. You know, so make sure this man is financially literate and financially stable, and he know how to budget. He know how to invest. He know how to get income. You know, he got good credit. Make sure this man, he know about credit. He know how credit work. You know, stuff like that, right? Get you a man that's financially literate, all right? And if he not, then you don't really know him. You know what I'm saying? Until you know how he moves with money. You know what I'm saying? And then, is he impressed by money? Can somebody just show him some money, flash some money in his face, and he willing to do anything to get the money? You know, you'd be surprised at what a lot of men or women, period, people, period, will do for money. You know, will they compromise their morals and values for a quick buck? You know, a quick dollar? Will they compromise, you know, who they are, their integrity as a man, just because somebody, you know, flash some money or whatever? Because then they'll do anything for money, right? So that's number 2. Make sure that he financially secure and financially literate, all right? So number 3, you don't really know this man until this third thing. So number 3 is you need to see this man when he's angry. So a lot of y'all women, you ain't never seen this man mad, furious, upset, frustrated before. You only seen the good times. Yeah, it's all fun and games when y'all hanging out, y'all kicking it. It's good vibes, you know. Maybe y'all go out somewhere on a nice date and then y'all laugh and y'all joke and y'all having fun, or you talking to him on the phone and y'all texting. Yeah, you know, it's all fun and games until this man get angry. A lot of men are very destructive to the world when they get angry. Angry man can sometimes be the most dangerous thing on this earth. An angry man can put a lot of people, a lot of things in harm's way. It ain't nothing worse than an angry man. Maybe an angry woman, but still, an angry man can do some damage, right? So how does this man cope with his anger? You know, some men, you know, of course you want a man that is in tune with his emotions and knows how to work through conflict. He has good conflict resolution skills, and he knows how to, you know, operate emotionally in a positive way to say, you know what? I know I'm angry. I know I'm frustrated, but it's okay. You know, I'm not going to take my anger out on nobody, right? We all get angry. We all get upset. We all get frustrated. It's a human emotion, right? Just like you get happy, just like you're sad. You know, it's just an emotion. But how this man works through that emotion, how that man reacts to that emotion will tell you everything you need to know about him. Is he, you know, violent? It's a lot of men, when they get mad, they get violent. Is this man, you know, putting holes in the wall, you know, when he get mad? Does this man like to throw things when he angry? Does he like to break things when he angry? You know, how does this man act when he get angry? Does he throw a temper tantrum like a little boy? It's a lot of men that, you know, they learn that behavior from a young child, that in order for me to get my way, in order for me to get my respect, in order for me to get attention, I have to act out. I have to wild out. I have to throw things, put holes in wall, flip tables over. I have to really get some attention in order for, you know, me to get my way, or for the person to notice me, or for me to feel better, or just so I can, you know, get some type of recognition, right? And it's very unhealthy and it's very immature, you know? Does this man get violent with you, with people? You know what I'm saying? You never know until that man is mad. A lot of y'all women ain't never seen your man really mad. Y'all only had good times. Maybe y'all had a little argument here and there, but you ain't seen him when he just furious, when his face turned red, when he just like, like, you ain't seen him, you know? You ain't seen him. You know, how does he act when he's angry? Does he get, you know, does he cuss you out? Does he like to cuss? You know, a lot of the men, they curse or they cuss, you know, they loud, they're really expressive, they're really, you know, just very angry. Is he a hothead? Or does he shut down? It's some men, when they get angry, they just shut down. They don't want to talk to nobody. They like to sit there in silence. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. I'm mad. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk. You know? And that's still unhealthy because, you know, it's just like he don't even know how to really operate or communicate his feelings. He's just bottled up. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times a man that's bottled up, and he lets so much get bottled up, that one day that bottle explodes, right? It's only so much that little bottle can handle, but then one day he just explodes, and it's not a good sight. So does this man get aggressive? Is he aggressive with you? Does he get loud with you? Does he get violent with you? Does this man put hands on you when he angry? This stuff you need to know. You need to know these things. How does this man act when he angry? Because guess what? If he acting out and he tripping, you don't want to be around, or you don't want to be in this man's face. If you know that he like that and you know that he angry or whatever, and you shouldn't be talking to him, period, because one day he might put you in harm's way where, you know, he start putting hands on you, cursing you out, calling you out your name, disrespecting you, and just throwing a temper tantrum and wilding out just because he angry and he don't know how to just say, you know what, I'm angry, but, you know, let's talk it out, or let me find a solution to whatever I'm upset about. What's the solution to it? Because it's always a solution. You know, it's okay to be frustrated at something, or it's okay to be, you know, angry at times. But how you react to that anger will tell you everything you need to know about this man, right? So that's number 3. So number 4, you don't really know a man until this 4th thing, right? So number 4 is until you live with this man or you stay with this man for a long period of time. So you don't really know a man until you actually live with him or you stay with him for an extended amount of time. You know, maybe a month or 2, couple months, whatever. Maybe a summer, maybe a winter, maybe, you know, some type of, you need to be over there with him or y'all in the same house for an extended amount of time. You know, maybe a couple weeks, a week or 2, you know, a month or 2. You know, you need to be able to see for a little bit how this man is in his house, in his own environment, in his own castle, in his own space. Is this man dirty? It's a lot of men, you walk into their house, it's dirty. They got stuff all over the floor. They got dishes they ain't washing how long. They got they dirty, nasty clothes all over the place. They got dirty drawers on the floor with, you know, stains, the little brown little stains all in they drawers. You know, this man bathroom dirty, is dirt everywhere, everything dirty. You know what I'm saying? He don't vacuum, he don't wipe down nothing, he don't do nothing. He got Gatorade bottles everywhere. He got pizza boxes, old pizza boxes everywhere. You need to see firsthand how this man lives. Does he live in a pigsty? Does this man live in the hood? Some man, he might live in the environment. Maybe he got roaches. You don't know that. You know, maybe he get rid of the roaches when you get there, you know, but if you stay there for an extended amount of time, you might see some roaches. You see, hey, you got some roaches in here. I just seen a roach crawling on the wall somewhere, man. I seen a couple roaches over there. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know. Or even worse, maybe he got mice. It's some men, they got some mice. You staying in his house and, you know, you hear a squeak, 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 squeak. Or you see something run across the floor real quick. You like, what was that? He like, oh, what you talking about? What you talking about? What was that? That was a mouse. It was a mouse. You know, you don't know if he got mice in his house. You don't know if he got roaches. You don't know what type of critters in his house. Because sometimes when you come over for that little bit amount of time, maybe, you know, a couple hours or so, maybe those little critters, they hide off somewhere. But if you give it some time, you'll see some of them critters start coming out the cracks and the crevices of his house. And you see firsthand, this man dirty. You know what I'm saying? And he lived like this. Or, you know, because you never know. A lot of men, of course, this is what they do. Of course, they'll clean up before you get there. Of course, yeah, I'm going to clean my whole house. And I'm going to put on my representative, that's that word again, my representation of my house. So when you come over for maybe a night, or you come over for, you know, a couple hours, or, you know, you come over my house for a little bit of time, it seems like my house clean, and it gives you the idea that my house is like this all the time. But he only doing that because he knew you was coming over, so he just wanted to have a good first impression. But let some time go by, you know what I'm saying? You'll see the real him. You'll see that this man got clothes everywhere, how he leave his clothes all over the floor, how this man, you know, you need to see Does this man take showers? Does he brush his teeth? Does this man, does he have good hygiene? Is this man clean? Does this man wash his sheets? Because a lot of these men, and actually majority of men, studies have shown, you could Google this, studies have shown that men, adult males, only wash their sheets between 1 and 4 times per year. Meaning out the whole year, majority of the men that you go over their house and while you laid all up in their bed and stuff, he ain't washed his sheets all year. He washed his sheets 1 to 4 times every year. You know what I'm saying? Only 4 times max per year. And that's a lot of men. That's honestly majority of these guys only wash their sheets max 4 times a year. And sometimes it might be 1 or 2 times per year that they just wash all their sheets, their pillowcases, and all of that. A lot of men, guess what? While you laying in that bed, comfortably, guess what? He had another girl over, the night before, the week before, the month before, or a couple months before, and they had sex in that same spot in that bed that you laying at, and you laying in another woman's, bodily fluids, right? You over here laying in another woman or his, little fluids and stuff, nasty, And then it's all types of sweat. It's all types of, dust mites that get in there. You know what I'm saying? Bed bugs. You don't know if this man got bed bugs or not. You need to know these things. You need to know. Does this man have some furniture? Have you been over this man's house before? Eventually, you're going to have to go over this man's house to see how he living. If you dating a man for a long period of time, you need to see his house. Eventually, yes, you want him to take you out in the beginning, of course. You want him to take you out and you want to kind of stay away from, being in that private setting in his house. But eventually, over time, once you get comfortable and all that, and, he took you out sometimes and all that, eventually, you have to go over his house to see how he living. Does he have furniture? It's a lot of men, majority of these men don't have no furniture. If you go to a lot of these men's house, I'm talking grown men. If you go to a lot of grown men's house, they ain't even got no furniture. They got a little TV on the floor. They got a little, whatever little couch, a little futon couch, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no lamps. They ain't got no end tables. They ain't got no rugs, no carpet. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no pictures on the wall. They ain't got no table set. They don't have a TV mounted. They don't have no TV stand. They just got a TV on the floor, or sometimes they don't even have no bed set. They got a mattress on the floor. They got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be, dating no man and then you go over his house and he got a mattress on the floor and he a grown man talking about, I want a woman and I want to provide for her. You don't even have a headboard, sir. How you gonna provide for a woman and you don't even have no headboard? You know what I'm saying? So all of that, you need to see how this man living. You need to see, is he clean? You need to see what's going on. And you can only see that if you stay with him, live with him, and you're there for a long extended period of time, right? So that's number 4, right? That's number 4. So number 5, you don't really know a man until this 5th thing. So number 5 is when you see this man and he's not in his sober mind. How does this man act when he drinks? It's a lot of men, they drink, Is he a social drinker? Did he not drink at all? Or, how does he act when he does drink? Does he get real drunk to where he just black out? Does he get angry? Does he get violent? Is he mad? Does this man bust out in tears and start crying? Cause he just emotional when he intoxicated or when he under the influence, right? Is he crying? Is he mad? How is he? Is he real friendly? Is he real touchy-feely? How does he act when he's not in his right mind? When he's not sober? When he's not there, Or, if this man, let's say he's a smoker, right? He might be a smoker, whatever. How does he act when that effects of the high kick in? How does he act? Did he be laughing? Ha 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 ha. Is he, mad still? He might still be mad. Is he real chill, just spaced out somewhere? Did he get kind of, like weird? Some men, they get weird when they are not sober or not in their sober mind. They get real weird. You need to see these things. How do you act when you're outside your element? Because a lot of times, they always say a drunk person tells the truth. And a lot of times the drunk person, will tell you who they really are, or, the person on the inside that they're afraid to be. It gives them that extra courage. They call it, how they call it, liquid courage. A lot of men or people, when they are intoxicated, they become the real them come out, but it's the them that they're afraid that they're hiding. But now that they got a little courage in their system, now they gonna say what they really want to say. He gonna tell you how he always felt about you. He gonna act how he really act, and sometimes it might just be the influence, or sometimes it might really be him, right? But either way, you need to know, okay? So that's number 5. So number 6, you don't really know a man until this 6th thing, right? So number 6 is when you tell this man no. So a lot of men, they be trying to control you. They want to control what you wear, what you do, where you go, who you can and can't be friends with, what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say. They want to control your whole life. They want to dictate and dominate everything you do. They want to conquer you and control you and tell you what to do. Woman, you better sit down, be quiet, and get in that kitchen and make me a sandwich. And when you tell this man, who you talking to? No, I ain't gotta do nothing. You not my daddy. I'm not finna do nothing. Matter of fact, you got me messed up. No, I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not going nowhere. You better watch who you talking to. You ain't talking to me. Now, I suggest that you rephrase what you was about to say, because you can't be talking to me. I suggest that you rethink about what you just said, because you about to, you know what I'm saying? So when you tell this man no, you need to see how he reacts. Or when you tell this man no, you can't stay in my house rent-free and be laid up on my couch watching TV while I'm at work all day. No, get your own house. You can't stay with me because you ain't got no place to stay, or because you living with your mama, or because you living with somebody. No, you can't move in with me. No, you can't stay with me in my house and I'm paying all the bills, and you want me to cook and clean for you and pay all the bills while I take care of a grown man. No, get your own house. You can't stay here, brother. No, you can't ride around in my car all day, take me to work, drop me off at work, and then you get to, ride around with your homeboys all day, or go pick up other women in my car, or not put no gas in my car, trash my car, stuff like that. No, you ain't got no car. Get your own car. You better catch the bus, brother. You better catch an Uber, sir. You better do something else. You better use your 2 heels. You better click your heels together and follow the yellow brick road. You hear me? Because, hey, you not finna ride around in my car. You better figure it out. You better click your heels. Hey, it's no place like home. You hear me? So a lot of men, you need to tell them, no, I'm not finna pay for this. No, get your own money. No, I'm not finna pay for that. No, you buy it yourself. Why you can't buy it yourself? No, I'm not finna do this for you. No, I'm not finna do that for you. No, right? Now you need to learn how to set boundaries And you need to see how this man reacts to your boundaries being set. Does he get mad at the fact that you set boundaries? Or does he respect your boundaries? Does he say, you know what, you right, I do need to get my own. You right, I do need to make sure that I'm covered. You right, you know? Or does he get mad and get angry like, hey, you better do everything I say, woman. I'm the man, you're the woman. You better sit down, be quiet, and you better be my slave and do whatever I say because I'm the man and I'm in charge. Does he act like that? You better not never tell me no. I better be able to use you. I better be able to walk all over you. I better be able to manipulate you and seduce you and get whatever I want out of you as long as I want to get it out of you because I'm the man. Is he like that? Or does he respect your boundaries? You need to see if this man respects you or not, right? So that's number 6. You need to see how this man react when you tell him no, all right? So number 7, you don't really know a man until this 7th thing. So number 7 is you see how this man deals with loss or grief, right? So we talking about loss and grief. Maybe, you know, somebody passed away close to him, right? Maybe a family member, maybe his mother, his father, his brother, his sister, his best friends, his favorite auntie, his grandmama, his grandpa, his favorite uncle, his favorite cousin that he grew up with. You know, if somebody close to him pass away, how does he react to that grief? Is he just distraught and depressed all the time? And he can't eat, can't sleep. He don't want to work no more. He don't want to try no more. He don't even look at life the same no more. He just so depressed and he just caught up in a rut. Or, you know, because not to say that it's not okay to grieve and to feel how you feel, but eventually you're going to have to live your own life and you're going to have to get back out there. You can't be stuck in this spot and just be sad and miserable and be crying over what happened for so long. Even though they're gone, you can still miss them, but you know, it's okay to, you know, still get back out there. And a lot of men, they don't recover from loss and grief. If a man lose his mother or lose his father or lose his best friend or somebody real close to him, of course, it could be very devastating. Of course, you know, nobody want to go through that, right? But when times like that do happen, how do you react to it and how do you bounce back? Does he get angry? Is he all of a sudden angry all the time? Does he shut down and now he don't want to talk to you no more? Does he get distant? Some men, they get real distant from you. Since something happened tragic in his life or with somebody close to him, somebody passed away, whatever, is he sad? Is he just shutting down? I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm going to isolate myself from the world. Forget everybody. I'm going to isolate myself from you. I don't want to talk to you no more. Now he ghosting you. Now he don't want to talk to you for long periods of time now. Now he don't want to see you. Don't want to hang out with you. Now he treating you bad because he going through. You need to know how this man reacts to grief. And not just grief from a loss of a person. Grief of maybe he lost his job. How did he bounce back from losing his job? Is he just going to be sad and sit there and just be depressed? Or is he going to be trying to find another job, trying to get out there and hustle? Now is he going to try to start that business? Now how does he bounce back from grief and loss? You know, maybe something as simple as a video game. He might be playing a video game and he lose on the video game. Did he get mad and he throw his controller across the room, or he break his TV or whatever because he lost the game, and he break the game console or what because he lost the game? You know, it's some men that they just don't like to lose. They don't like to be in loss. They don't like to grieve just losing anything, even if something as simple as a video game, right? Or maybe like a business deal. It might be a business deal that didn't go through. Or maybe he thought his business was something and it turned out that whatever. How does he bounce back from a loss? How does he bounce back from losing? Does he take his L's as a loss, or does he take his L's as a lesson and get back out there and try again and go harder, right? How did this man bounce back from everything, right? You need to see this, okay? So that's number 7. So number 8, you don't really know a man to this 8th thing. So number 8 is, if this man does not get to sleep with you whenever he wants to, right? So if this man, if you tell him no, you can't have the booty. No, I'm tired. I don't feel like it. No, it's that time of the month. I don't feel like it. Whatever. No, my head hurt. I just got off work. I'm tired. It had been a long day. I done had meetings and appointments and whatever. I had to come back home and, I had to whatever. No, I'm tired. I done worked all day. I done got the kids together. I had to get me together. I had to study for this test. I had to whatever. No, I got class the next morning. I gotta work the next morning. No, I'm tired. I need my rest. I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. I don't want to do it right now. Don't touch me. I don't want to have sex right now. I don't want to give you no booty right now. No, I'm okay right now, okay? How does this man act? How does this man act? Is he okay? Is he cool? Did he respect you? And when you say that, does he say, okay, baby, I understand, you tired, I get it, maybe another time, get you some rest. You know what I'm saying? Is he respectful like that? Or does he get mad? Ugh, you don't want to give me no booty? Why I can't be no booty? You ain't gonna give me no booty? And then he take the cover and he roll over on his side and he be mad and he don't want to cuddle up with you now since he can't get no booty. Or how does he act? Or does he be like, okay, you don't want to give me no booty? Okay, well, I'm going to get booty somewhere else. Again, not respecting you. And now he want to cheat on you because you was tired. You know what I'm saying? Or how does he react? Does he respect you? Does he not respect you? It's your body. At the end of the day, it's your body. You do what you want with your body. You don't owe nobody nothing with your body. You know what I'm saying? So if you tired, you don't feel like it or whatever, does this man respect you, or does he get mad and now he don't want to talk to you because he don't get no booty? And a lot of times you'll see that that's all he wanted from you a lot of times, or that's all the relationship consists of is booty, because now he don't want to talk to you. Now he not answering your phone calls after that night. Now he don't want to text you the next day like he usually do because he ain't get no booty from you last night. Now he don't talk to you for days at a time because he ain't get no booty, right? So that's number 8, right? That's number 8. So number 9, you don't really know a man until this 9th thing, right? So number 9 is, until a man is broke or he has limited money. So if this man is broke or he's in survival mode, meaning, let's say he lost his job and he don't got no money. Or let's say he got a little job, but he not really getting a lot of money from it. He don't really have a high paying salary or a decent paying salary. He don't really have no money coming in for real, or no money at all. Maybe he don't really got a good job. Maybe it's like a mediocre job that he can barely even survive off of, or maybe he ain't even got no job, maybe he ain't got no car, maybe he don't got no whatever, and a lot of those men should not even be dating, for one, and for two, you shouldn't even be dating them in the first place either if they ain't got their stuff together, right? But if, let's say for whatever reason, you don't listen to me and you dating a broke guy anyway, then you will see how he is with, when he broke and he ain't got nothing. Because most men, their self-esteem is directly tied to their bank account and their income. So if they don't have a lot of money, then their self-esteem is super low. And now they're depressed. Now they're angry all the time. They always mad because they broke. Or they always sad because they broke. Or they're insecure because they're broke. and they ain't got no money, they don't feel like a man, they can't support you, can't support themselves, they're in survival mode. So, you know, when you see a man and he broke, a lot of times that's the real him. You know, yeah, everybody good when they got some money. Everybody happy when they got some money. But when a man don't got no money, or when he loses his job or lose, you know, a portion of his income, how does he react and how does he bounce back from that, right? Is he gonna be broke forever? It's some men, they been broke, they still broke, and they always gonna be broke. It's some men, they had a whole bunch of money, they was a millionaire, now they made some irresponsible decisions financially, now they right back broke. It's some people, most people that win the lottery end up broke, right? A lot of people win the lottery, they end up broker than they was before, you know? So how is he with money management, you know? So that's number 9, right? That's number 9. So number 10, the 10th and last and final thing that you don't really know a man until this 10th and last thing. Number 10 is you see how this man treats his friends, his family, and complete strangers. So how does this man treat his friends? Is he rude to his friends? Is he mean to his friends? How does he interact with his friends? Is he, a good person to them? Does he care for his friends? Does he love his friends? Or do he treat them bad? Or did he talk about his friends behind their back? Or is he fake and phony? Is he a fake friend? Do he be, backstabbing his friends and betraying his friends? And, does he cross the line with his friends? Is he a good friend? Does he look after his friends? Does his friends look after him? Do his friends respect him? Did he respect his friends? How is he like with his mother? What's his relationship like with his mother? What's his relationship like with his father if his father was in his life? What's his relationship like with all of his people, his grandparents? Did he take care of them? Did he treat them right? Did he care for them? Did they have a good relationship? His cousins, aunties, uncles. Is he family oriented? Did he care for his family? Did he care for his friends? And how does he treat complete strangers? Is he rude to the waiter or the waitress at the restaurant? Is he rude to them? This food nasty. Take this food back. I don't like this food. You see this food right here? Would you eat this food? Take this back. I don't want this food. Why would you even serve me this? Get this food out my face. Is he mean and rude like that? How does he treat complete strangers on the street? If somebody accidentally bump into this man on accident, let's say it's a crowded place, somebody bump into him. Is he gonna get mad and wanna, tussle with the guy that accidentally bumped into him or accidentally stepped on his shoe? Or is he gonna say, you know what, brother, it's fine. I understand it's a lot of people around. It's real crowded in here. It was an accident. I understand. Or did he get mad, and wanna box whoever, right? So you need to see how this man acts and reacts with the world and what's his relationships like with other people outside of you, right? So ladies, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 10 things that you don't know a man until you know those 10 things about. And you see him in these 10 different scenarios and environments. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me. And I'm out of here. So, till the next video.